Hi there, welcome to another episode of Director's Critiques with Sam Passer. Today we will be discussing David Fincher. Now, one thing I notice in a lot of David Fincher's works is that he always has this dark, moody tone in his works. Like there's this big heavy shade of blue or brown or gray or whatever. For instance, in Seven, every single scene seems to be very cold and very moody and very sad looking and depressing. It's almost like every scene you have to put on a sweater. That goes the same for Benjamin Button and Zodiac and his newest one, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Now, as good as his films are, I can tell that they were heavily inspired by the style of film noir. You can almost see the inspiration that he gets from films such as Double Indemnity and The Maltese Falcon. You can tell the style and the feel of their films almost echoes that of which David Fincher later creates. Now, another interesting thing he shows is isolation. He tries to show how we isolate ourselves from the world and immerse ourselves in this work that we find ourselves in. One such example is Panic Room. Now, even though the main plot is about people being trapped in this panic room of theirs and these robbers coming in and they're trying to get some money of some kind, it also echoes the idea of isolation and a sense of loss and a sense of innocence, a loss of innocence to be exact. Social Network also shows that as well, because every scene, like in all the other ones, looks like you need to put on like a lot of heavy clothing, because every time I watched that movie I felt really cold. But that's kind of the beauty of a David Fincher film. You always feel like it's very cold outside, it's always cloudy out, it's always moody and dark and very shady looking. He always kind of has a tint of color in all of his films. I think if you took time to watch some of his stuff, you would notice that. Because everyone I've seen has that style. I mean, it's your opinion. But if you take time to watch some of his stuff, you can almost see how film noir was a heavy inspiration for him and his films. Maybe you should check out his work sometime, because you might get a little idea of what it's like to be the man behind Fincher.